short, I'm gonna be DNFing Queen of Shifting Sands, which I'm a little bit disappointed about, but I think because I'm reading it on my iPad, it's a lot harder for me to focus on, but also I'm just not really interested in the story. I barely have read anything, to be honest, so it is a little bit sad. I barely tried, okay, but I looked onto Goodreads and it has a lot of positive reviews, which I feel like makes me kind of second guess myself, but also it only has around 100 reviews, so I don't really know how to take that in, but I think my main issue with the book was just kind of, in a way, the writing, but also to get introduced into this whole world, and I felt like it was out of nowhere. We're just placed there and we're expected to know everything, but also there is this really important person to both of the main characters who passes away, and I just have no connection to them because we never even met him. And basically the two main characters, they kind of look back to the past of how much they like really love this character and how much they miss him, but I don't miss him because I don't know him. And I feel like the way that the flashbacks are written, it makes the character seem like a person who never existed. I just have no connection to him. Another issue that I have with it is that she is gonna be like the queen, because like she was about to marry the king, right? And the whole entire time she's basically saying, oh, these people, they need the like queen and they love her as like queen. But why do they love her? Because they never explain that. They never say, oh, you know, this is the queen that we want. It's just like stated that we love this queen, but why do you love this queen? Why do you love the main character in general? Because I feel like she hasn't done anything, to be honest, so there's no explanation surrounding that.
After DNFing Queen of Shifting Sands, I decided to work on my essay, which I've been struggling to write this essay for the longest time. Basically, it's a site analysis where I have to sit down, observe my surrounding, and then write a critical analysis of my observations, which doesn't make sense because what am I supposed to write? I have to make everything up, which doesn't really work for me, okay? So I've been struggling to write this essay for the longest time, but I was like, you know what? I gotta finish it this time because I don't want to do it anymore. I did get a little bit distracted though because I got some orders for my small business and had to make some of these metal bookmarks, and then I was like, you know what, I don't really want to work on my assignment right now, so why not still be productive and work on my small business?
I finished my essay. I got a little bit distracted. So it took me like an hour to write my review for A Queen of Shifting Sands, and then I don't know, I started like editing a video, but I finally finished writing the essay. It wasn't that long. I just got distracted quite easily. So I'm gonna take a break, do some other stuff, and I will edit this essay later because I honestly don't really know what I wrote. It was a lot of like word vomit basically. So I'm gonna check back on it later and edit it. Probably will rewrite the whole thing, but at least it is done to the extent that I can call it done. So, you know, in the end I can just hand it in. Church day, which is like a whole day affair. I'm literally so tired because I didn't really sleep well last night. But to give you guys a little update on what I've been reading, I didn't finish anything. I didn't read a lot yesterday, and I started reading that arc, as you guys saw. However, I don't really know if I'm liking it, so I made an effort as well because it includes basically cheating. It has a cheating trope, which I don't like that. And the male lead is literally so obnoxious because he's like, oh, I cheated on her, but you know, it wasn't really my fault. It's because like I was immature and like, you know, the woman went on me, and it's so annoying. And I don't understand why there's this whole romance of the guy cheating and trying to win the girl back, being like, oh, she's the one for me, when you literally cheated on her. So I don't really understand how that works. So I don't really know if I want to DNF or not. I'm gonna try and read a little bit more of it to give it a chance, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the arcs that I've gotten I haven't really enjoyed. Oh, I forgot to spray my hair. Last night I was also like full on sobbing because I started this Chinese drama which is called Love Endures, which wouldn't recommend watching it unless you want to like cry for an hour because literally it's so sad. I didn't even watch the whole thing. I only watched the ending because I was spoiled, which I was happy about because sometimes you just need to be spoiled over something. It's like I get scared over what happens at the ending, so I watched the ending. Literally made me like bawl my eyes out. I used so many tissues. See, I was kind of looking for a cute little romance drama, but this wasn't what I wanted, so I feel like I may search for either something else to watch or like a manhwa to read because I feel like I'm in that kind of mood. Makeup time. So I'm gonna do a little how I do my makeup because I started doing my makeup when I was like 18, and I swear when I first learned how to do my makeup it was literally so ugly, boys, but at least I have like somewhat improved. So I'm gonna be using this pimple patch because I have a pimple and it's like starting to hurt, and whenever those pimples happen you gotta protect them, you know, because I keep touching them and it just hurts. So I'm gonna do my eyeliner first, and I'm using this 𝐸𝐻𝐿Ena Slim Liquid Eyeliner. See, I can't even see, but anyways, I feel like I've been using this for a while, so it's gonna be running out. I have this thing where I have one monolid and one like double eyelid, which is quite annoying. Next, I'm using this Wake Make. It's like a glitter stick. I also got this in Korea from Olivion and it's so pretty. And I just put this like very close to my waterline because I used to put it in my like 𝐦𝐮𝐬𝐢 or whatever it's called, but I don't really like that anymore. Now I'm doing my lashes. I love curling my lashes. My lashes are actually pretty short, but I started using this, I think, lash serum from 𝐬𝐻𝐿Ena, which actually I feel like has helped grow my lashes a lot longer. I'm using this new mascara which is from Judy, and it's called the Eye Mascara, which is just a #1 black, and it's super interesting because it's basically has this kind of like wand which I've never really seen before. So when I saw it I was like, ooh, I want to try it out. I think it's pretty nice because the like mascara isn't super thick. Okay, then I'm gonna put my glasses on so I can see because I don't wear contacts because I'm too afraid to. And then the last thing that I'm gonna be doing is my lips. I have too many lip tints, but I honestly love using this. So this is the Roman Glass Tint Water Tint. And this, I really like this color because it's like just this red color and I feel like it's not too overpowering. That's basically how I do my makeup. It's very simple, very fast. If I want to like go all out, I will wear like foundation and stuff like that, but today I'm not. Today it is the uni day. I feel like half of the time I don't even want to go to uni, but the good thing about going is that I have like 2 hours to read back and forth to the city.
So I was at uni and one of my teachers had a dog which was literally so adorable. They would put their face in front of like people's laps, basically begging for pats, and literally cutest dog ever, so adorable. Anyways, we ended up finishing class an hour early, and instead of going home, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna work on my assignment because I'm feeling a little bit stressed after the whole talk that we had in our class. I basically created these random prints and I'm planning to do a collage. I honestly don't know exactly what I'm doing yet, so don't question, don't judge.
The trains were literally running late. I swear Sydney trains have so much problem. The amount of times this year alone, the trains either have been delayed, cancelled or whatever. It has issues. It breaks when one single thing happens. Something drops onto the track. The whole trains are delayed and it's really, really annoying, but I did try and read a lot on the train. I don't know why, I was reading and then I think my eyes started hurting, so then I kind of gave up reading. To explain what this book is about, I kind of see it as a retelling of Mulan, but obviously not. So we have this girl named Veronica and she has a sister, and basically they found these two phoenix eggs and these eggs hatch, and basically these phoenixes, they bond with a human or an 𝐸𝐻𝐸𝐻, which is a person who can kind of communicate with animals and kind of control them, I guess. So then something happens and she ends up joining this secret kind of society because 𝐸𝐸𝐻𝐸s and phoenix riders are also considered traders in this kind of world, so they have to remain hidden and learn how to be phoenix riders undercover. And she ends up pretending to be a boy because they don't accept women riders, they only accept men basically. And that is kind of where I'm at right now. I do think that as we continue, it was getting a little bit more juicy. I don't know, there's something about this book that I really, really enjoy because I feel like sometimes the world building can be a little bit slow and then you don't really get the, I guess, story until halfway or more than halfway through the book. But so far I think it is quite fast in terms of where the plot is going, and I really like all the characters that we are introduced to. I'm really excited to see all the character development. I am considering just starting the second book after I finish reading this one, but then I saw on my Kindle it's 700 pages. I was so shocked, man. So I didn't really film anything yesterday because I had no updates, but I finally finished reading Crown of Feathers, which it wasn't a 4 stars, but it was also not a 3 stars, so I ended up giving it 3.75 stars. I felt like it wasn't as good as I remembered it being, but I still did really enjoy it. I kind of wish that the point of views were more balanced because we have the main character who's Veronica, but then we also get a different character who does play a big part in the overall plot, but he barely gets any chapters. And then we have one character who honestly I think we did not need his point of view, so I was kind of like, why is he here? Not really. And I felt like also because it is the first book, we're kind of getting all the world building of what's like happening, kind of setting up for the rest of the series. But I did really enjoy it. I am excited to read the rest of the series. Probably won't do it right now, but I will get onto it because I don't want to end up forgetting what happens in it again. But I am really excited to read the rest of it because I can't wait to see how it develops. As of right now, I'm still reading 𝐸𝐻𝐸𝐬𝐡, which I've been reading this book since like March, but I was like, I'm gonna read it slowly, I'm gonna take my time because it's one of my favorite books. I only read it once last year. I wanted to read it slowly so that I could take in more of what's going on. But now I'm frustrated because it's been on my currently reading for a really long time. And I'm kind of like, I want to get rid of you so I can start reading other books without feeling guilty of the fact that I am slowly reading you. So I'm going to be focusing on this book for the rest of this video. Don't think I'll start another book. I'm going to try and finish it, but I'm still going to read it slowly. I am really enjoying it. I love this book so much and I can't wait to see how the plot progresses because it's a pretty long book, so there are specific points that I remember, but then there are some that I also don't. I am excited to go through all of that again, but at the same time I'm kind of scared because there was some stuff that broke my heart. I do have a video on it, so I don't know if you want to see more of my opinions. I do have a video. During my lecture, I started reading this manhwa called 𝐸𝐻𝐸𝐬𝐿. I think that's what it's called. But this manhwa, it's so funny. Literally, I was trying not to laugh out loud while reading it, and then I was like, I cannot read this anymore because I can't stop laughing. It's just so funny the way that the relationship starts, and every single chapter makes you laugh. Anyways, I ended up shopping a little bit, and I tell myself to stop spending money because tomorrow is Espa Tickets Days, and I'm gonna like drop $100 for that. But anyways, I have the BuGuMi shoulder bag, which I use for my uni bag, and it's pretty big. It basically looks like this. It's humongous. It's huge, and I love it. It's spacious, but it also really hurts my shoulder because I tend to bring too much. I feel like because it's really big, either that or it's heavy. So I ended up buying the smaller version, and this is called the medium crescent bag, and a lot of people say that it's very spacious and that it fits a lot. So I'm gonna use this for a couple weeks, see how it works, and then I'll probably do like a video on it or something like that. See, the thing is, I have another bag that's like this, which I feel like the similar size, but this one has a lot more pockets, and because of that I feel like there's less space, but I will have to see what I think in the end. Since last year though, I've been thinking which one should I buy? Should I buy the shoulder bag or should I buy the medium crescent bag? And I chose the shoulder bag obviously at first, but now I've ended up with both of them. Today I did quite a lot, as you saw. I went to an art gallery. I like window shopped. Okay, I didn't really buy anything besides the keychain for my new bag. My update about this bag so far, I've only used it for like 1 day literally, but I do quite like it. I feel like it's pretty light and I don't know, it doesn't feel very bulky or like heavy, but that could just be my opinion, right? So this is what it looks like. I don't know. I'm like an overpacker, so it doesn't feel super bad. But all I have in there are like my water bottle, my Kindle, and my umbrella. So I'm just gonna end this video here because I feel like tomorrow I'm not gonna do anything, and I feel like all the exciting things that I wanted to do this week is already over. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching just what I do in a regular week of my life. I didn't end up reading a lot this week, so I couldn't really, I guess, recommend a lot of books. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and I will see you guys in either another challenge or another reading diaries video. Bye!